off the tube. Now over the last 12 years or so, I've made 650 videos, which is insane. That's so many, that's probably too many videos. But every so often there'll be a video that I'll start making and then it just never gets finished for various reasons. Sometimes a video will be started and then never completed. And I mean, there's videos that there's scripts for that just never get filmed, like many unproduced entries in the phone call series, if anyone's been around long enough to remember those. Yeah, we've got like 20 unfilmed scripts for, I guess, the phone call up to 70 something. We just never, I don't know why, because they're very easy to film. It pretty much shot in real time. They're just, you know, back and forth editing 2 camera shots. But we just never did any more of those. But we have them scripted. And at the end of Doctor Who, Tim and Ronnie, we teased the next episode, the next Doctor Who that we're going to do, with the Doctor Who and the Thank You Next Doctor's Boater Hat. We have a script for that. It's like 30 pages long. It's insane. We just never filmed that. It's never been made. Will it ever be made? I don't know, but we haven't filmed any of that. But that's not really what this video is about. I was wanting to tell you about a few videos that are a very elite club of videos that I've started filming, and they've just, you know, material has been shot and nothing has been done with it. It's unfinished videos rather than unmade. And before I get to the list proper, I feel like I should mention 2 videos that nothing has been filmed, but I don't know if anyone remembers way back when me and Sewage sang songs. I don't mean like at Christmas when I did Half the World Away, but way before that when we did the Sewage and Geminton songs. There's 2 that I recorded of those that we never did videos for. So no footage, but there is audio. So here's one of them was NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye, and we never made that because there's 3 of them. There's NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye, which we never used because it sounded terrible. It wasn't in my vocal range at all.
I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye 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 bye.
That's enough of that. There was Christmas a couple of years ago. We were going to do S Club 7, Never Had a Dream Come True. And we just didn't. I think it wasn't great, so we didn't. I don't know. We just didn't do that one.
And tomorrow can never be, 'cause yesterday is all that fills my mind.
And then there's Breaking Free from High School Musical, which actually sounds better than most of the ones that we did make videos for. I think I had an idea that it would be nice if we met in person to do the video, and like, how long has it been? 11 years that we've known each other. We've never actually met in person to do a video, so that just hasn't happened. And actually, recently I re-recorded my audio because I felt my voice was a bit harsh, so I read it. So there's 2 different copies of Breaking Free from High School Musical. So here's a little sound clip of the better one.
We're breaking free, soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach.
But those don't really fit into the same category as the other videos I'm going to talk about today, because they're not unfinished videos. There's no footage. It's just audio with nothing filmed to go along with them. Whereas everything else from this point onwards is a video that I have filmed at least some of and then never finished. And this is Ohmydinosare's unfinished video showcase. So this first video is one that's been in the works for almost a decade, and just nothing's been done with it. Back in the depth of time, 2011, November of 2011, I put out a video called Boat, A Case of Mistaken Identity. Then, a year later, I made the sequel, Boat, Revenge of the Thief, in which the character of the boat, first of all, has his identity stolen, and then later on gets assassinated and the apocalypse happens. But when we made the second one, the plan was to film that one and a third one, make a trilogy, and do number 2 and 3 back to back, like Back to the Future. And we did film some elements of this third film, The Ultimate Journey. We filmed some parts of it before Revenge of the Thief was up. You know, bits of it were filmed in 2011, so like I said, 10 years ago. And yeah, we just never finished this one. I'm not that sure why. The previous one, the Revenge of the Thief, was kind of rushed at the end because we set a date to do it, and I think maybe I thought, let's just take time with this one and do it at a pace, but we just never finished. We filmed not a lot of it. We've got a couple of lines of Sewage playing some characters. We've got some location footage of me in the woods. We have a cutaway that I don't think we'd be able to use nowadays, where they're underwater and we play a cover of Octopus's Garden sung by my friend Mark. And that bit of the video was, we did a complete music video of me and him playing his version of Octopus's Garden, and that was on his YouTube channel for a while, but his channel is no longer there. I still have the video. You're probably seeing footage of that video with no sound because I tried to upload it to my channel a couple of months ago and I can't. It's too much copyright. Beatles music, you can't put Beatles music up, so it's just blocked. So that video is probably never going to be seen again unless the copyright rules change, which they probably won't in that direction. As for Boat: The Ultimate Journey, it's unlikely, I think, that we'll ever finish this video. It's, you know, a decade has passed, the script has not aged very well, and I don't make videos with the boat anymore because the person that the boat's based on is such a horrible person. I don't really want to play him anymore, and also the voice is really painful to do, so that's... yeah, in all probability, it's a shame because there's some good stuff in there, and some of the stuff that I filmed's quite good. We've got the Moon Tower, that's quite good. There's a really dramatic, spooky opening with a sort of out-of-key version of Greensleeves playing over it. That was quite cool. But yeah, no, I in all probability, this video will never be finished. I might someday upload all the footage that we have. And this is something that I might do for a few of these. Just upload the raw footage for anyone that's interested in that. But at the same time, would anyone be interested in that? I don't know. It's really old footage of me and Sewage from a decade ago, just saying some random lines. So I don't know. I don't know if there's really an audience for that. Yeah. This next one is really 3 videos, or in actuality it's 6 videos, but I made 3 of them. 3 of them I finished, 3 of them I didn't. Back, again, a really long time ago, I think in 2012, me and Sewage wrote scripts for 3 episodes of a sort of parody Sherlock series, and I filmed a little bit of location footage for one of the episodes, and then we did nothing. And then in 2015, me and Sewage both filmed... Well, Sewage filmed everything, all his lines, but by this point we'd written 3 more episodes. Sewage filmed all 6 episodes. I filmed all of the stuff in certain locations around Aberdeen, and all of the stuff set inside Sherlock Holmes's flat, which was based in my room in Aberdeen. And then I sat on that for a year and did nothing. Then in 2016 I filmed the remaining scenes for episode 1, and uploaded episode 1. A year later I filmed the remaining scenes for episode 2, uploaded that. Next year I did the remaining scenes of episode 3, and uploaded that. So this is 2018 by this point. So like I said, Sewage was completely finished with this project, 6 years ago. And I haven't done any work on it for, what, like 3 years? I really want to finish these. It's something, I like the series. The first 3 we did were great. I've got a better camera now, which will make the continuity horrible between old and new footage. The problem is, and this is a recurring issue with a lot of these videos, I filmed a lot of this footage in 2015, a tiny bit of it in 2012. I think we use all the 2012 footage now. But yeah, all of this is from 6 years ago. I've transitioned since then. I no longer look that much like me from the past. Like even, you know, sans makeup, if I feel like I could probably get a short like wig to like cover my actual hair. I've discovered my face has slightly changed shape, and it's kind of hard to avoid. So I don't really know. I mean, I probably will, you know, get a wig and just hope that no one really notices. But I do want to film these because, like I said, we've got so much footage. We've got hours of footage that's just never been used. I think, actually, the thing that stopped me from finishing the last 3 episodes, more so, obviously, this is... My appearance has been a more of an issue as time's gone by. You know, we've had now like 3 years in a row with no new episode. And we could have had one in 2019, one in 2020, one this year. Could have been done with them. The second 3 episodes are way more complicated. There's a lot of flashbacks, there's a lot of special effects, I think. There's a lot of stuff that's just, there's no visuals for, and it just felt a bit overwhelming, particularly because there's a couple of years I wasn't doing too good. I wasn't really in the right frame of mind to get into these really fiddly, complicated things. I think I probably am now. I think if I took a bit of a break from the weekly videos, I could probably crank one of these out in like a couple of months. But like I said, I need to work out how I'm going to present myself in them. So that's the Sherlock videos. It's quite a good series. I recommend. I'll probably put a link to the ones we did finish in or like a playlist or something in the description. They're not bad. Some elements haven't aged very well. Some elements by the time we filmed them hadn't aged very well. But on the whole, yeah, I think they're quite fun. Also, of course, Sherlock is not a culturally relevant show anymore. It's too long ago. But I do want to finish them. We might. That might happen. It's possible. I'm not saying no on that one. So this next one is kind of a strange one. So in Christmas 2018, I did a video with JC and Evil Twin, the Christmas Card Conundrum Part 2. And at the end of that, JP repeats a line that JC had at the start, where it's a quote of the song Last Christmas, but JP sings the lyrics as if they've been put through a thesaurus. That's JP's whole thing. And that's how the video ended. And when I was filming that, I was like, I'm going to do some more. I'm just going to, ad-lib me saying wrong versions of other Christmas songs. Like, the frozen precipitation is descending, all in our immediate vicinity. Small people are having recreational activities and enjoying themselves. That's Shakin' Stevens, Merry Christmas Everyone. But the lyrics are, thesaurusized. So yeah, I did that. I don't remember what the songs were now. I did, 5 or 6 songs, and I just sort of stood in the same. But pretty much immediately after finishing that video, I just kept going. And I was like, I'll make that into a second video. That'll be, and I filmed it. And then I did nothing with the footage. I didn't edit it. I think it just wasn't a very entertaining video. It wasn't very engaging. I found out while planning this video, the footage doesn't exist anymore. At some point it's gone astray. I've deleted it. I don't know. I can't find it. I was going to show it like I've been doing, show the clips. I mean, we have the clips. We know what it would look like because I have the footage of JP from the same session that was in a video. But yeah, this video, it just didn't happen. It wasn't very engaging. It wasn't, I just didn't, I don't know. I kind of wish I had, because I think this one, if I'd had the footage, I'd have considered actually just finishing it. I look like garbage, so probably I wouldn't want to. The lighting is awful. It's at the period of time when I was looking not good. Perhaps it's for the best, I don't know. But yeah, that video, that's never going to happen because I've lost the footage. Now this one is the strangest of the set because this isn't actually one of my videos. So why is it in the Ohmydinosare showcase? I found this footage while I was looking for the last video, the JP one. This is from Christmas, I want to say 2017, and this is a video for Sewage's channel, L4T Productions, where I've made numerous cameos and he's made numerous appearances in my videos. He had a Christmas video and he asked me to film various characters doing various things and saying lines, and I wasn't given the whole script, I was just given my lines, and I filmed them and I sent them over, and he just never made the video. He has no memory. I brought this up, he doesn't remember this. The footage is really weird. We've got Evil Twin giving birth to twins live on camera. That's not appropriate for any age. We've got SFDCS has one line. We've got my version of the Doctor, but it's voiceover only, so I put on the jacket and the hat to get into character, but otherwise I'm wearing like the wrong shirt. So it's just a really weird. And then Lethal Dave, no one's favourite character, Lethal Dave, has many lines and threatens to get into a fight with, I think, Sewage's version of Lethal Dave, because we both have characters called Lethal Dave who have not been in videos for a very long time, so that's like not relevant anymore. I'm kind of tempted with this one to like use the footage for something, particularly because it's not my footage really. I could have like JC and Evil Twin go back in time to Christmas 2017 and like they see this stuff happening, and I could film it on my old camera so that like, the new footage matches the old footage. and they'd be like, hey, why is the picture quality so bad? Oh, because it's the past. I don't know, that might be fun. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if again, I look horrible because it comes from this awkward period from sort of 2016 to 2018, just sort of immediately pre-transition, where my sort of body confidence was awful because I looked like that. And it's not good. Will I use it? Maybe. I don't know. It's like I said. It's interesting footage. It exists. I don't know the context of the original, like what the lines were for, but they're there, and I don't really know what to do with that. Now this one, you might be thinking, well, hold on, you've already done Detectives 8. I saw that a couple of weeks ago. That one was finished. No. You might have noticed, if again, this kind of relies on you having been around long enough to remember the olden days. Detectives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6B, and 7 were all released over the period of about, like, 4 years. And then Sewage wrote a script for Detectives 8. And Detectives 8 was meant to be in 2017, so 4 years ago. And I filmed quite a lot of it. I filmed, I think, all of JC, pretty much all of JC. I think I filmed most of Evil Twin. I filmed some footage with me playing Gosh, who's a character that has not really appeared much in videos because he's a friend of Sewage's, but I was playing him, and I just had I was going to have my face, I drew a little stupid beard, and I was going to like make like a little bald head and using special effects and a hoodie. So this one, for a change, this wasn't my fault. I filmed most of my stuff. Sewage filmed none of his stuff, just in a reverse. Usually it's the other way around. Usually a video doesn't get made, it's entirely on me, and Sewage films a bunch of stuff and I just never do anything. No, Sewage just didn't film any of his lines, and he'd written it very Sewage heavy. There was a lot of Sewage in this video, but he didn't film any of his lines. We recorded a gosh darn song. There's another song, which I'm hoping to use in another video because I think it's too good not to. Because I've got a video planned. I'm going to call it Detectives 8B, in which Sewage turns up and is like, hey, why didn't you make my Detectives 8? And JC and Evil Twin are just like, we waited 4 years, didn't get it filmed. So yeah, there's a lot of footage. I made a very cut up montage of JC saying, yes, 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 no, 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 yes, 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 okay. And I put that in one of Suja's birthday videos as a sort of mock trailer for Detectives 8. Like, that was like 2 years ago, I think, or 3. Yeah, the footage, Suja's version of Detectives 8, I think is now unfilmable. I think it probably always was unfilmable. I filmed all that stuff. It's unusable because I don't look I don't look like that anymore. This is 2017. If I was going to do it, I'd have to start over. And I don't really feel like it because it wasn't that good a script. I liked bits of it. There were elements that I enjoyed. I think it would need a rework. It would need a complete refilm. I think we're probably not going to bother. The footage that exists is useless. Apart from, again, there is over an hour of footage from the original Detectives 8. Over an hour of it. It's like 1.28 gigabytes of really low resolution. So you can get it's got to be like an hour and a half or something. It's ridiculous. There's so much of it, and it's just useless. It's useless footage. I don't know what to do with it. I have it still. I thought I'd lost it. I've got 3 empty folders on various flash drives labeled Detectives 8, and they're empty. And one that actually has the footage in it, and I've made a copy of it onto my computer to show you. You've been looking at the footage. Yeah, so that's Detectives 8, the Sewage version. Maybe we'll have the fans with hashtag release the Sewage cut. But I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with this material. It's here, it exists. I don't think there's any use for it, but I still have the footage. So this has been a list of videos that either need quite a bit of work to finish, or have reached a point where they're not going to be finished. Those are the 2 apart from that one of the Sewages, which is just, what is this? there is one more video that I have recorded that I've never released, and it was actually recorded fairly recently. I think I filmed this about a month, 2 months ago. July into August I filmed this video. I filmed almost all of it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, 6 characters in it. It's not a very complicated video. It's basically a remake of Milk 2. Milk 2. It's a which I'll maybe put a link to in the description to Milk 2. But yeah, so JP again from earlier, the one that just says existing lines but through a thesaurus. JP turns up and decides to reenact JC's Milk video, because JP is kind of off-brand JC. That's the joke. And yeah, so JP gets in Chubby to be Javel Pin, the evil twin substitute. And we have a few other characters, a few little surprises. The plan was, in the original Milk video, Goomba plays Goomboid Intern. That's one of the characters that Goomba would sort of recurringly turn up to play, Goomboid Intern artist. And I thought it would be really, really funny if all the characters are kind of the knockoff versions of themselves. And I just had this notion, wouldn't it be hilarious if instead of making a knockoff version of Goomba, I just had the real Goomba? Because I've not had Goomba in my videos for ages. And I was like, this is hilarious. So I was like, hey, can you do some lines for a video? Like 5, 6 lines? Goomba was like, oh yeah, I could do that. I'll film those lines for you in a couple of weeks. I was like, okay, yeah, fine. Unfortunately, Goomba wasn't able to film the lines. I through no real fault. It was just Goomba's a busy person, and it just wasn't possible. It's a shame, for sure. But yeah, this video it's like, I don't know, a 4-minute video, 5 minutes. Goomba's lines made up about 45 seconds worth of the video. It's a very small chunk. The rest of it's all filmed. Quite a bit of it's edited, actually. But no Goomba. As far as I'm aware, Goomba will not be available to reprise their role as Goomboid Intern. That's just not happening. So yeah, it's kind of a tricky one. I don't know what to do with this, because I have options. Option 1, I could just play the role myself and we'd lose that. The joke of off-brand Goomba is regular Goomba. We're not getting that. That joke is lost. We can't have that joke. It doesn't work. Goomba, we can't have Goomba. So okay, so I could play the part myself. Fine. It's just another video. Except it's not a very good video either. That's the worst of it. I think the best part would have been that Goomba would be back. I think that was going to be the selling point. So yeah, I could play the part myself, and it's just a nothing video. Option 2. I could get Sewage in to be Goomba. That might be funny. I'm considering that. That's something I might do. Just Sewage playing Goomba. Is Sewage the off-brand Goomba? That might be funny. I don't know. But I'll tell you what I've been thinking is kind of my preferred option. I'm aware that quite a few of my viewers these days, I've got like more active viewers than I used to. A lot of people come and make comments and they regularly watch my videos. And I know that a reasonable number of them are like make videos themselves. So here is my proposition to you, the wide audience in general. Chance of a lunchtime. If you want to be in my video and you can film like 5, 6 lines, I can't pay you. I'll throw that up right. I have zero budget for my videos, so it would be a free cameo. But it'd be a free cameo. So if you really want to be in one of my videos, get in touch. Let me know. I can send you vague directions. It doesn't have to be great. It's not going to be a very good video, to be honest. So, in all honesty, anyone that really wants to be in one of my videos, if such a person exists, I don't know. Is that anyone's ambition in life? They probably want to be in a better video than Cow Lactations. This video is called. It's because it's JP Milk. Yeah. So, does anyone want this poison chalice of a role? I will leave that open to you as an audience. get in touch. There's only one part, so I guess if you can get your skates on. Although, I mean, if someone gets in touch and they want to be in a video, and I've already like done something else for this video, I'm happy to have, like, I don't really have any ideas for other people in my videos other than I don't want to play this part myself. So let me know. If not, I will probably get Sewage to do it. But here's your opportunity. Sewage is very far behind on watching my videos, so you got plenty of he's not going to get in touch from seeing this. He'd only make it if I like got in touch with him and said, "Can you film for me?" And then, you know, maybe. Yeah, that's it. It's kind of a sort of open ending here. Those are the videos that I've started filming and not finished. Some of them will never be finished. Some of them I've lost the footage, so definitely never be finished. Some of them might be finished. And one of them I really want to finish. It's not been that long. It's been a couple of months. I haven't changed in appearance very much since then. Oh, I don't need to, it doesn't matter what I look like because all my stuff's filmed. Yeah, so cow lactations will very likely be made, even if none of you want to be in my video, which honestly I don't blame you. I'll get Sewage to do it, it's fine, don't worry about it. If Sewage won't do it, I don't know, I'll do it myself. That's the boring option. Yeah, that's it, that's the video. I don't know how long I've been talking for, like half an hour, so that's, hopefully I can trim this down, that's too long. I hope you found this interesting, a little dip into the world of things, you know, you've seen videos that I have made. These are videos that I have not. I don't know what next week's video is going to be. I don't know if there's going to be a video next week. I've got nothing planned, but then I kind of make this up as I go along. Maybe I'll take a week off and work out what I'm going to do with Sherlock. Who knows? Thank you for stopping by though, and stay tuned. There'll be something eventually. If everyone's clamouring to be in cow lactations, then maybe that'll be next week's video. I wouldn't hold your breath. Until then though, thank you for watching and have a nice day. I'm a little worried that I maybe sound a bit too desperate trying to be like, please be in my video, please, please, oh please.